Hello guys, I am Jay Credo and welcome back to the next installment of Journeyman Into the Abyss. If you liked what you've seen from last episode, then please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Right guys, where we last left off, we were actually in the process of applying for a few jobs and we actually left you on a hook. Getting through a successful, well, I would say successful, it went okay, interview with Russian outfit Karok Spor. Did we get the job? Let's see. And sadly, we were unsuccessful in the interview. I thought the interview went very, very well. There are lots of positive things that we took away from it, but we were unsuccessful. We didn't end up getting the interview. Hasan Azur actually took the charge at Karok Spor. And guys, we have been on a real slog since. Let me take you to the top of the newsfeed. Right, guys, so we have been going through. We are now in October 2020. We've been laughed at. We have been laughed at, we have been joked upon, we have been turned around and we've been told we're bloody desperate by the media. We just want a job. We want to get into management and show the world what we can do. So we've had to wait until 18th of October until another job come available. And that is at the hands of Russian First Division outfit SKA Karabarovsk. Now, I hope I have pronounced that right, but my Russian is a little bit rusty. Now, looking at them, guys, their media prediction 8th, but they're currently in 18th position. They are fairly rich. Let's say they're worth 1.95 million. A massive contrast in compared to the last teams we were looking at over in Turkey and Russia. They have a reputation of 2.5 stars. Finances are 3 stars, and they are okay. Youth facilities and training facilities are the doubt in this situation, but we cannot be picky. Now, guys, the stadium kind of looks like it's used by the local lacrosse team as well as, I would probably say, Speedway. But, guys, again, beggars can't be choosers, can they? They've gone on a fairly awful slump in the last few weeks. Yeah, seeing themselves sitting 18th, there's 5-6 teams that could potentially go down in that relegation playoff spot. But, guys, our fortunes have to change, surely they do. So let's get back into the inbox, guys. We have applied for the job. We've declared interest within the job. And the question being, we've got a question coming out of the media. There has been a lot of speculation this week linking you with the vacant SKA Karabarovsk post. I think any manager worth his salt is interested. We're just going to roll through again, guys, and we're going to see if any success comes out of us applying for the Karabarovsk job. We are going to be able to pronounce this pure and sweet by the end of this video, I can guarantee you. Credo wants SKA Karabarovsk role. Yes, I do. I want a bloody job. I couldn't care if it's in Russia. You know what I mean? Just give me something. So, whilst we get through this, guys, weekly job updates. Not many jobs are available. One job is available. One. Cheat does plenty. We are not even the leading candidate for the job either because we have no past experience nor managerial experience, i.e. coaching badges or anything like that, guys. So I'm praying we're not going to be sat here till next season looking for a job. Can't even fund your own coaching course outside of being within a team, which I think is problematic as well. Because any upcoming manager in their own right would start getting on their coaching badges and getting that experience in before applying for jobs. Now, we've just had another 2-4. We've had another 2-4. Oh, Nethachink Nizimekamask. That's the one. 19th position in the Russian First League. Neftichimik Nishkinkamsk. They have sacked their manager. We are going to apply for that again. Declare interest in job, yes. And we are going to apply for that post as well. And Nesta have sacked their manager as well. Alessandro Nesta, where has he gone? Forenznone, Italia Serie B, the first Italian job that has become available. We are going to declare interest in job, Alessandro Nesta, and we're going to apply as well. Oh my giddy aunt. We are not going to be able to follow in the footsteps of Nesta, surely. Job application received. Brilliant stuff. We have declared interest in these jobs as well, guys. So we're going to see if we can keep things rolling and see if we get any interviews crop up along the way. It is seriously, it is a very sort of monotonous process trying to apply for jobs and whatnot. Cardiff's Nefachimic job, yeah. Samuel's reportedly on the verge of losing his job at Econ B. I don't want to go to any clubs that can't get promoted. So the likes of FC Bayern 2, Ajax Young or Young Ajax, any team that has a second team within their second tier or third tier, I do not want to take that post because we won't be able to get promoted to the top tier in which that team resides. So, again, anything successful? Or Pavlov sacked by teletext. Text Ivanov. Oh, look at that! Look at this. Oh my god. The only difference on their away kit is they got a white trim. Oh, that's fucking jokes. We ain't applying for that. They can do one. Even we could change it, but it's not going to change in game. We're just going to be constantly playing in the same fucking kit. Not a chance. So, Def Chimic fans laugh off interest from Credo. This is fucking brilliant, I tell you. Guys, this is what you come for, you know what I mean? If you can't laugh at yourself, then what can you laugh at? Recommended job. It's the one with the 2 kits, man. It's the one with the 2 kits. Stop calling me J2 kits. Oh, you know what? Let's fuck it. Let's apply for it. Apply. Declare interest in post. Dilly ding, dilly dong. Fredo wants 2 kits job. That's what they're going to be known as, 2 kits. We're changing the description. We're changing the nickname, 2 kits. You know what? I don't like commenting on other managers whilst they're still in their positions, but Jesus Christ. Honestly, I think I'm just about to lose my shit. Come on, boys. Give me an interview. Let's finish this with an interview. Hopefully, we get a big dub at the end of it as well. Available jobs. Bourg en Brach in the French National League. Let's apply, baby. Let's apply. Le Français Rossi sacked. Stéphane Rossi sacked by SO Stade Olympique Chalonnets. Let's give it a go. You know what I'm saying? Right. They're in the French National League, which I believe is... Yeah, baby. Is the French 3rd tier. We might actually have somewhere. We might actually be somewhere with this. 2 French teams. Ready? Declare interest in job. Dilly ding, dilly dong. And we're going to apply it again. Guys, this is such a monotonous feel, man. But thank you very much for sticking with me. Thank you very much for being here. And thank you very much for wishing me all the best in my upcoming job interviews, if I am successful. Question. Bosh. Any manager would love a crack at that. Ding. 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 Question. Bosh. I think every manager should work abroad. I think it's brilliant. Job application received. We have just applied for probably around about 5 jobs now in this video. And we still haven't received a bloody interview yet. I best start polishing my shoes. Here we go. Credo, Targets, Byong, and SK Karabovsk have offered me a job interview. Let's attend the interview, guys, and let's get into it, shall we? So I'm glad that you've given me the chance to talk. Let's get down to business. How would you overcome the relatively big obstacle of not speaking the language? Hope I can see past the lack of language skills, and since I could possibly end up learning at some point, it's a relatively easy language to learn, and I should be able to pick it up pieces pretty quickly. Can you explain why you appear to be in the running for a few jobs? I don't think it's an unreasonable number of clubs talking to. I admit it doesn't look good. I'm merely considering my options. The club would look for candidates capable of performing to competition. I'm confident of achieving every target set of me if I get the job. It's my intention to commit for a long time. Hey, how would you feel about working? I'd be more than happy to work with a director of football. I don't wish to promise any changes in advance of taking on the role, so no budget will be required. We will work with what's in front of us. And guys, as I always say it, going into any save, the first expectations, the first club vision that gets presented to you, just accept all the visions, accept all the expectations. Because if you end up succeeding them within the first season, then they're literally eating out your hands for the rest of the journey. I'd be happy to work with those proposals. If hired, would you consider finishing mid-table? If given the job, I'd like to take the team slightly beyond the proposed expectations and finish in the top half of the league. Let's try the middle. Let's go down the middle, lads. You know what I'm saying? If hired with a transfer budget of 62, I think the proposed budget, and I'm happy to work with a proposed wage budget. I have no requests to make at this point. Leave meeting. The job interview went pretty well. I think we answered all the key questions, and we even turned around and said, like, you know what I mean? I'll pick up the language pretty easy. I don't know how easy Russian is to learn, but I'm sure one of you guys out there, get hold of Mikhailino can come and teach me some native Russian tongue. He's not Russian, but he knows what I'm going on about. Right, guys, so the Frenose job application was unsuccessful. So, alright, that's Italy out of the question, I suppose. But we still have a couple of jobs in France to play with. Also have a couple of Russian outfits too. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Do you have thoughts on precious Dean Holden is facing at Bristol City? Don't think we're going to get the City job. And plus we wanted to stay away from England. Hence why we rejected the Wigan interview. Oh, we've got another interview in the offing, guys. Let's attend this interview. This is with 2 kits. So let's hopefully 2 kits and see what they've got to ask. How would you overcome? It's a relatively easy language. I'm fairly adept at learning language. This would simply be another string to my bow. Can you explain why you appear? I'm just merely considering my options. I'm confident of achieving every target. We're going to bash through these now, guys. You know how they go. How would you feel about working with a director of football? Brilliant stuff. Love a director of football. We understand the importance of having the right backroom staff. I don't wish to propose this at the minute. I accept those things. If hired, we would expect you to avoid relegation. If given the job, I think that would be pretty sweet. I think the proposed transfer budget is realistic, as well as the wage budget. Dilly ding, dilly dong. We have left the meeting. Hopefully 2 kits don't come back to us, because I don't fancy working with the same 2 kits. Right, guys. Right. Let's get cracking. Let's get through this, and let's see. Oh! SKA Karabovsk approach Credo. Are we going to accept the job? Tune into the next episode to find out. Guys, I've been Jay Credo. You have been awesome. Thank you very much for tuning in to the Journeyman Into the Abyss. If you've liked what you've seen, don't be afraid to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay safe, stay well, stay you.